Hello and welcome to a bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing a baking video. I'm going to be making some, or try to make some vegan donuts. Yeah, before I get into the video though, make sure you like, subscribe and leave a comment to see if you like these types of videos and want more. Okay. So, we're going to have to start off, I'll say the ingredients, but I'll leave them in the comments. I know I'm off the camera a little bit now, but the ingredients are a quarter of a cup of vegan margarine, a half a cup of soy milk, 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil, 2 cups of plain flour, a half cup of caster sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. Now we'll get into the first stage. So sorry for if there's any camera issues, but my mum's on the camera because it's just a lot easier to do it. So for this you need to fill up a quarter of a cup, if it actually comes off the spoon. So that's probably ignore the cat. That's probably a quarter of a cup there, I think. And now we have to put it on top. So you just get the heat on and turn it down a little bit because that's going to just probably burn. Then throw that in. Be melting. Need soya milk. You shouldn't be leaving this on the hob. You should have everything prepared, but you know, I'm an amateur. Just move that around a little bit so it don't burn. And now, yeah, disgusting. This is soya milk, about half a cup full. I've got unsweetened one there, but didn't really say what one I had to get. But the main thing is to not burn this butter. But when the butter is all gone down, I'll bring it back to you when the butter is all done. So now you can see that the butter's all gone, and you have to be careful because you don't want it to burn. Oh, so now I'm going to add the milk. Looks a bit like an omelette, but you can't really say that because it's vegan. But oh, ignore the splash. This is a newbie chef at his work. And now the oil. Struggled. You should really prepare everything before, unlike me, but so 1, 2. Oh, and that's just on the floor landing. Sorry for the noise on this, probably. We're just going to have to improvise because nothing's in the right place. No, I'm just going to have to carry on using this spoon. I'll bring it back when this is done. So the next part is the butter's over there doing its thing. So now you could do the next part, which is get flour all over the side. Flour, you need 2 cups full. So in a separate bowl, combine the flour and half of the sugar, baking powder and salt with a fork. Okay. You know what I do? I just hopefully I'll put it all in, and then I can show you what it's like when it's all in together. So I'm doing this a bit of a silly way by not just doing spoons or something, but I'm just tipping the flour. Oh, come on. Okay. That's only the flour bit done. Now, it is half of the sugar, which is, half of the sugar is, well, you meant to put, oh God, that's all stuck in there. Make sure you get all the flour out before. And the Poppy is back again. I think Poppy wants a front row seat of Jack doing the baking. So half a cup of sugar, oh no, quarter of a cup of sugar, baking powder, which is 1 teaspoon. We haven't got a teaspoon, I don't think, so gonna have to make it up a little bit. So see, like that much roughly, maybe, or a little bit more. So I'm just gonna do 1. There's 2. Now salt. 1/2 a tablespoon of salt. So got the table, or not the tablespoon, but this is all going all over the side. But there, and then mix with a fork. So that is what it looks like when you've put it all in. You just have to mix it up with a fork. Now this is where the hard bit comes in. Because I've left the milk or butter on the side, I'm just going to quickly warm it back up a little bit again. Warm it up, yeah, that's probably done. Be careful with this. Now we have to mix this in with the flour and everything. Is it in? Working yet? So now it says after you've whisked it a little bit, you're meant to add this slowly. So I'll just put a little bit in. Poppy doesn't agree, but then you, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but then you just mix it up. Get flour all over the side, as you can tell, but you know, baking is not a clean. So I'm just going to put the rest in. Hopefully it works. If not, you have to go back to stage 1 and make more. Oh, get all over you, because that's the fun part. Oh, and again. Well, it looks like I might be only making 11 donuts. Not. Oh dear. So now it's probably cooled down a little bit. Just gonna get as much as you can in, trying to pick up all this last little bit of flour, last little bit of flour. There's still going to be some left in the bottom. So I'll quickly just pause the video and show you. So this is what it should look like after you've like kneaded it, did you call it? I don't know, but I've got pretty much rid of all the flour, as you can tell. And I'd say do it in a donut tin, but we had to make do, and we had to make our own little cases. But hopefully, fingers crossed, that, oh God, pardon me, everything goes right. I'll show you. Yeah. You need to make it into a ball shape. This one's pretty big, but then, as we haven't got a thingy, a donut thing, we're going to put a hole in the middle and make our own little ring, as you can see here. Try to make all the sides sort of the same. It might not be the same, but then you just put it in that one, maybe, and then you go on to the same, roll with the bowl again, roll, roll, roll. If you had a proper donut tin, you wouldn't probably need to do these holes, but put that one in there. You could just leave them as a bowl and then maybe put a filling inside of it, but at the moment I'd have thought, as it's veganuary or whatever they call it, I thought I'd make vegan ones. I'm going to get rid of that one. I've only made 4, but it's only because I haven't got proper cases. These would easily make up to 12, but as I'm deciding my own cases, they probably don't look like donuts, but we're doing them in the oven. Since the start, we've had it on gas mark 7, just preheating, because our oven is a bit temperamental at times. But I'm going to put these in the oven now for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll give you an update to see how they go. So here we go. Hopefully these turn into nice looking donuts. I'm going to put it on the middle shelf so don't go too quick, but then they don't go too slow. So hopefully they work. So the donuts are done. I don't know how to say what they look like, but I'm guessing you guys want to see. I don't know whether I should show you or not, but here we go. I'm going to show you. So, for a grand reveal of Jack Barham's donuts. Oh my God, they went so wrong. But like I said, you can make, the aim is to make 12 from these. So that's probably, and actually have a donut case. I'm just going to get these out of the foil and then I'll bring it back. So I'm guessing you guys want me to try it. So I'm just going to wet the donut a little bit because we haven't got anything else to put it on. And then, I want to shake it just over the top a little bit. Then just dust it off. Then you don't need to put this much sugar on, but you can do it more gently if you. So what they do in like the stalls and everything. So Jack Bearer's vegan donut. I'm going to have to give it a try. I'll probably say leave it in the oven for maybe a minute or so longer. Maybe try to flip them over so it just doesn't get the top done and not the bottom. But I'd say these are really good. You know, giveaway. Anyone want one of these massive donuts? Leave a comment. I won't probably be eating this one, but I hope you enjoyed this video of me attempting to be a chef. So please like, subscribe, and the day in the life of Jack will be out on Saturday. So I'll see you on the next one.